Shikimori has everything a guy could ever want. She's super beautiful, kind, and talented. So does somebody want to tell me why she's dating this walking bag of pudding? This is Izumi, and all you gotta know about him is 3 things. 1. He has some of the worst luck on the planet. 2. He's kinda nice or something. And 3. He hit the girlfriend lottery. It takes less than 5 minutes into the first episode to show us just how much these two are all over each other. So many cutesy compliments going back and forth. And then she grabs his face, and we get to see a priceless view from Izumi's perspective. From the everyday civilian perspective, Shikimori is the most beautiful girl to walk the earth. A sweet looking angel. But there's times like these where she hits a different kind of face. Keyword, different. Notice how I didn't use the word worse. That's because the face she hits right here is something really special.
Please spank me.
And it's all for this guy's viewing pleasure. The same guy that trips on tiny rocks and stares at birds because they love using his face as their bathroom. He also helps out grandmas or something, but that doesn't matter. That isn't enough to redeem you. They're in the middle of a flirt session when one of Shikimori's friends pulls up. And let's just say civilians aren't the only ones obsessed with her. She greets her with a nice hug. Hey, hold up, play that back. Why did she rub her face all over her throat and go, "You good?" Izumi also gets greeted by a friend. Wait, hold up, it's a guy. I don't care anymore. Let's just say Izumi isn't the brightest. He messes up in front of the class, and everyone is laughing at his utter stupidity. Joke's on y'all. He's going home with the finest and sweetest real-life girl in the class. Hope y'all have fun on Twitch. When the two of them are walking home, Izumi's bad luck causes multiple things to come flying his way. But she manages to protect him. Izumi's like, "I really don't do anything for you." So she grabs a hold of his hand, looks him in the eye, and says, "All you need to do is stay by my side." So you're saying all he needs to do is sit there and exist. Man, I know a lot of gamers that would pounce on this opportunity. After some time, I've realized the type of guy Shikimori is into is not one of these. What's up? She's into guys like this. Ones that grab a hold of her hands before she goes to compete and say,
"I'll send you my good vibes now. You can do it. Don't get hurt."
What the? She's eating this up like it's Thanksgiving. She does not want the other option. It would go something like this. "Babe, I'm gonna compete soon. Anything you want to say to me before I go?" "Yeah. Make sure to wear something nice and tight for me." "Aren't you gonna cheer for me?" "The heck I look like? The only time I'm cheering anything on is when I'm with the boys and we got beers in our hands." Izumi has his downsides though. His girlfriend is watching him do terrible in his soccer game. And she's like, "Babe, watch out. A soccer ball is flying towards the right side of your head." And he's like,
"I remember the difference between left and right. This is my right side."
At the doctor's office, he's like,
"Gosh darn it, my luck is so bad."
And she's like, "Nah, baby, you're just really stupid." She's trying to make him feel better by comforting him. And he's like,
"You know I can protect you too."
"Yeah, from anything that looks like this." Izumi hits this face and makes this sound. And honestly, I take back what I said. Izumi doesn't stand a chance against that little duckling. Bow! The next character we meet is Kamiya. She's the volleyball ace and has a whole crowd of girls flocking to her. Like, "Please use this towel," or "Please suck on this water bottle." She's got Shikimori levels of gravitation. And for some reason, she likes to stare at Izumi. Speaking of Izumi, I have a theory about him. I don't think he just has bad luck. I think parts of his body are programmed to finesse life. Don't believe me? Take the example of when they're on a date, and when it comes time to pay.
Beep boop. There are now holes in your jacket pocket. Now she will pay for us.
Or when they go swimming.
Beep boop. I suddenly feel like having a cramp in my foot. Now she has to carry us to shore, which involves grabbing our entire body.
Izumi does have some positive impacts on his girlfriend though. Shikimori could be doing absolutely terrible in a bowling game, or having a super horrible performance at a volleyball game. And all it takes is her boyfriend to say,
You can do it. Roll those balls.
or,
Hey, baby, hit those balls better.
and she enters into alpha mode. Yeah! And proceeds to destroy the entire competition. No questions asked. Game! He could probably tell her to become the way you got and she'd do it. They're going on a movie date. And he's like, this is where the tongue touching is about to go down. They're about to see the movie Izumi wants to watch. Blue's Clues Playhouse Adventure 3. The Journey of Love and Friendship. But he's like, we always do what I want to do. What movie do you want to see? And I can't lie, that's husband material. And she's like, okay, the movie I really want to see is Red Balloon. The tale of the horrifying hamburger. His body secretes some urine. But he's like, wait, hold on. She's definitely gonna get super scared and hold on to me at the theater. This is a chance for him to show her his manly side.
Squidward!
The movie begins, and yeah, somebody is terrified of Ronald McDonald. He's in the middle of freaking out, but she comforts him and gives him this look, like,
Yeah, that's right. I'm the manly one. Keep sogging up your shorts.
Afterwards, they go get some food, and she's looking at some super expensive pancakes. She hesitates to get them, but he's like, nah, baby, leave that up to me.
Psych, she is paying again.
I can't lie though, they do have some interesting relationship interactions. Like when she makes him some food, and it was made so horrendously, he almost dies. But he still finishes the meal because she put her all into making it for him. Aww. Or when he makes her some s'mores and she somehow turns eating s'mores into something seductive. S'mores are supposed to be wholesome. Quit ruining my childhood, you monster! Later, Izumi is gonna see some fireworks with his girl, and his dad pulls him aside and says, there is something I must tell you.
What is it, Daddy?
He tells him about this secret viewing spot few people know about. I was wondering why he was so desperate to tell his son this, but then we find out he used to take his wife there when they were dating. And yeah, it goes without saying, Izumi's mom is gorgeous! His dad is like, your grandfather used to eat buckets of sand every day, but he married your grandmother, a supermodel. As for me, the last time I took a shower was when I was 6 years old, but I still managed to marry your mother. And as for you, it goes without saying, son. Nah! Come on! Please! You're whack. So please, take your beautiful girlfriend to this fireworks spot and continue our sorry lineage. They watch some fireworks. Y'all remember Kamiya? You know, the popular volleyball ace queen? Yeah. Well, turns out she's had a crush on Izumi for a while. They had library committee together. And just like Shikimori, Kamiya is into sweethearts, not a-holes. Izumi got her to like him by being himself. The other option would have failed. Introducing themselves. Oh, hey there, pretty thing. Looks like you're gonna be alone with me for an entire period. It must be your lucky year.
I'm here for library committee. I'm Izumi from class 1-4.
Helping out. If you click this tab, it'll sort everything for you.
You're good at explaining things, Kamiya-san. I'm impressed.
Feelings. If you click this tab, it'll sort everything for you. Wow, you are such a sweaty nerd. I bet you play that League of Warcraft, don't you? Failure. Being nice. My classmates asked me to join them on a shopping run, but I apologized and turned them down.
You're really nice, Kamiya-san.
Love. My classmates asked me to what else were you supposed to do? Being within my presence should be the only thing motivating you to live.
Can I say it this time? Okay, here goes.
All of those girls were obsessing over Kamiya's calf muscles and ball-hitting abilities, when all she wanted was someone to tell her she's nice. Now that's poetry. Shikimori finds out Kamiya has a crush on her boyfriend, but the thing is, she doesn't get mad or tell her anything mean. Kamiya's like, how can you even think about being friends with me? And she's like, because I think anyone who is attracted to the same sorry bag of pudding I am has to have a kind heart. Hey man, I gotta hand it to Izumi. These two girls are certified knockouts. Super kind and caring, super alpha, and let's not talk about how they are both excellent at basketball. I'm down bad. The final act of the anime is upon us. Before that though, we get to see the history of Shikimori. When she was younger, she was a rough tomboy who didn't want anything to do with boys. She was set on becoming a karate master. But then her friend recommended her a romance manga, and she was like, oh my gosh, I need a sweetheart in my life. The final act is a big date between these two lovebirds. They're trying to decide where to go, and Izumi's like, how about here? And shows her a commercial for this park. It shows a family with their daughter, and an older couple holding hands, and two young freaks kissing. And she's like,
We're going, no matter what.
just getting a hug from her weenie makes her eyes do this. She wants more. A few days before the date, she shops for an outfit with her brother. And this guy right here is looking out for his future brother-in-law and gets his sister some apple-flavored lipstick. He knows how Izumi's 5-year-old self loves sucking on apple juice, so he hooks him up real good.
I know you finna like the taste of that.
On the day of the date, Izumi's bad luck flips, and they get seats at a super expensive diner. They're looking like a couple of adults. Shikimori requests their finest ginger ale, and Izumi is like,
Can I have a bottle of orange juice, please?
Shikimori is holding back no punches on the flirting. She's going all in. You're all I ever look at, Izumi-san. And he hits her with his signature move.
I think you're nice and stuff.
Later, she's like, I want to do what they did in the commercial. And Izumi's high-functioning brain is like, okay, sure.
Let's hold hands like some geriatrics.
Pain! Later, they go on a romantic boat ride though. And let's just say, progress is made.
Apples.
You know, this entire video, I was clowning this guy. Just like all of his classmates were. But the joke's on the both of us. He attracted these two girls. The ones everybody in the school obsess over. And he did it all by just being his sweet, kind-hearted self. So what if he says upsy daisy when he gets up? So what if he orders orange juice at restaurants? So what if Ronald McDonald scares him? The world needs more people like him, who are willing to be kind to everyone around them, despite how much damage life throws their way. And shout out to Shikimori. Who knew a girl that could make faces like these could also make faces like these. And these. We also get to see how Shikimori caught feelings for him. She helped him out and was feeling insecure about herself. We get to see that sometimes all it takes is a few kind words to light that fire.
I'm glad you're alright, and I'm glad I got to see you again.
Tell me your name.
It's Ijimi.
Okay, I will do everything within my power to become your fine girlfriend. How does that sound, you soft-looking bag of pudding?
Sounds good to me.